Hey everybody, this evening I got 5 locomotives that I picked up from a train show over the weekend in Arnold, Missouri, and I wanted to go through them here real quick with you and we'll see which ones work and which ones don't. The first one I got for $1. I'm going to assume this one probably doesn't run. It's a Bachmann brand U36B, I believe. It's got horn hook coupler, or I take that back. This one didn't have the horn hook couplers. It's the next one, the F unit, that does. Um, it did have the horn on top. All the handrails were intact, and it does have one on the front there. I think the rear one was the one that was missing or broken. But I put it on the track and was trying to get some kind of a response out of it and just didn't. But I couldn't expect anything more of it for it just being $1. Now this one, on the other hand, this is a little F unit. It's a Bachmann as well. This one they said ran well. They wanted $10 for it, but it didn't have a shell. So I went ahead and took their word for it, but I still offered them $5 for it, just for the fact that I had to go find a shell to put on it. And sure enough, this one did run rather well for what it is. This is something that, now that I've got it fixed up, I'm probably going to go ahead and sell and try to reinvest in some other Athearn locomotives. This Conrail SD45 is an Athearn blue box. It came with all the parts to finish detailing it. And from what I can see and what the guy said, he believed it was brand new. The wheels don't have any dirt or tarnish on them. The body doesn't have any scratches or any damage whatsoever. It came with a horn, handrails, and the details for the trucks as well. And we're going to put it on the track here and see how it does. I'm hoping it runs. It should. And it does. The light comes on in the cab, and it's moving backward. It's not making any noise. Beyond maybe the gearboxes being a little dry, it might need some oil put in it or grease. And maybe some oil on the bearings. Moves pretty slow. Not as slow as I'd like it to, but I think a little grease and a little oil might get it to do what I'm asking it to. Moves pretty fast too, going in both directions. Yeah, it's about as slow as I can get it to go. But you can't really beat that. The guy wanted $20 for it, and I said, yeah, I can do that. Typically, those can go anywhere from $40 to $60 if they run good and they're new. This one, a guy offered he kind of stepped up and stuck it in front of me and asked me if I was interested, and I turned it over, and it is a dummy. It's a PA1, Pennsylvania, and I was like, I looked at him kind of funny because it was a dummy, and he said, oh, I only want $5 for it. And it came with a box, and I thought, you know what? I can do that. Maybe I can find a B unit pusher, and I could push that one while I'm pulling the rest of the passenger cars around the track. So I went ahead and picked this one up. Body-wise, it's all in good shape. It rolls rather well, and it looks good. And it's something I don't have yet, so I figured I would pick that one up for now. And last but not least, this was the one thing that I was really excited to find. This is a Japanese, I can't remember the model name, but it's a Japanese-made locomotive and a dummy B unit. It's all metal. When I say all metal, the shells themselves are brass, but I don't have one piece of this locomotive that is plastic. It is a all metal unit. The wheels were really filthy. And I'm thinking that the motor was coated in dust from me looking. I turned it over and looked at it while I was at the show, and the guy said it ran, which if you look here, it does run, just not real well. It's obvious that it needs a good cleaning and some maintenance done to it in order to get it to work the way it should. It did have a Katy coupler on the rear, and it's got a rubber attaching piece that ties the A and B unit together. and the front is set up for a coupler but doesn't have one. But any way you cut it, I couldn't pass it up, not for 35 bucks, if you know, and if what he was saying was right. And I've worked with these enough that it's not the most difficult thing in the world to get one going, if not just set it up as a display piece. And the longer I ran it, the better it ran and the more it wanted to go. I just think it needs a serious cleaning of the wheels. If you kind of zoom in there, you can see just how filthy the wheels are, and it's probably from sitting more than anything. But it is all-wheel drive. I did pull the covers off the trucks and saw that all the gears inside are metal as well. That was pretty cool. The detail on it is really nice. All of the handrails that you would use to climb up into the locomotive actually stick out from the locomotive. All the steps are there on the A and B unit. And I was tickled to death with this one. It is made by, that's right, it's got the paint scheme of Great Northern. And they're not perfect, like the paint's fading a little bit, and they do have a little bit of wear on them, maybe where people were picking them up and putting them down. I think this one did get used quite a bit in its life. And thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to click that notification bell too. That way you guys get notified anytime that I put up a new video. I'll see you guys in the next one.